Is it gonna be this or is it gonna be this? Either way, let's go. If you remember this video from a couple weeks ago, we were testing out how our drop systems, how our black and gray drop systems look in the skin when they're fresh versus how they look when they're healed. Found that this particular one was the one I absolutely liked more. It had more value between the different shades. Now after that video, several of you hit me up and said, I can't tell what shade is what sometimes, especially in the lighter tones. And several of you guys let me know that, hey look, if you just put some drops of white in each one of your caps, mix it up, it's gonna show you what value that will be in the skin. And I've known this or heard this for some time, but always thought, oh, that's cool. I'll get around to maybe trying that out someday, but I'm not risking it. I'm not gonna do none of it. But then I decided, you know what? Now's the time. We're gonna test this out. I used the exact same drop system that I used before. 100% black, 16 drops, 8 drops, 4 and 2. But this time I added 6 drops of white to each cap, minus the black because, well, what's the point? It's black. Next, we're just going to add some distilled water to each one of the caps, finishing it off by mixing it up. And now here for the mixing, I find it best to use one of these little mixers here. Just makes the job that much easier. I even went as far as to make a 1-drop cap because I know I still like to have a 1-drop every once in a while, a cap with just 1 drop of black, super light, for those moments that you need them. It's not in my setup every time, but it's there sometimes. And I thought you might want to know as well. So I did a 1-drop and then a full cap of just white so you can see the difference between that 1 drop and the pure white. I then busted out the old trusty leg again. I mean, it's here, we gotta use it. We're gonna be starting with our 2-drop. I know we have a 1-drop, but we're gonna put all these in and then put the 1-drop in last. What I really liked about these is they were easy to read. I could easily see what tone was what, and if I were tattooing, it would seem so much easier to just put that tone exactly where I want it because I already know what it's going to look like. Now, if you're already trained to know what your black and gray looks like, you don't need to see these shades, and maybe this isn't for you, but I thought it was important enough, I needed to share it. Side note, this does hurt, and I'm not a fan of tattooing my leg this much, but I know that it is for tattoo YouTube science, and I love you. So as you can see there, that's how it looked fresh. But my real question was, how is it going to heal? Are we going to notice a difference? I don't want to change my gray wash. I don't want anything different. I like my setup. Is this going to help me or hinder me in the long run? How's it going to look healed in the skin? I need to know. And I'm sure you want to know too. So let's take a look. Let's recap real quick. This is the exact same setup without the white drops in it. The exact same setup we just made today, only without the white. So let's recap that, take a quick look at that. And now a month healed. This is our black and gray with our 6 white drops in each cap. The whole process from tattooing to healing stayed the same. I noticed no difference, and as you can see here in the comparison next to each other, there's really not a huge difference in my opinion. There is a little bit more of maybe a softer bits with the white included, so that is cool. And what I got from this was this is a pretty dang good idea, especially if you're struggling and you're looking at these black ink caps going, oh geez, I'm not really sure how light this is or how light that is. Now, as you can see, it doesn't necessarily apply to your darkest blacks. Towards the dark end, it's just not enough. But I don't think that's where the real struggle is. We know that black is black, and if we have one that's 50%, we know that's, well, probably about half as black as the other one. Okay, but moving forward from there, and we get into those lighter drops, that's when I think this is really beneficial, and it really shows you what those shades are going to look like. If you want to apply this to your current work, go ahead. If you don't, I understand. Everybody's a little different. Well, I hope this little video right here helped you out a little bit, helps you see your black and gray a little bit differently. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, ring the bell to get notifications when we post it. Until next time, my friends, peace.